はい。皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは。今日は MLB 座賞24、ロサンゼルス、ドジャース、VS、デトロイト、タイガース。始めていきましょう。
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And on the hill today, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Miguel Vargas.
Simply put, Boog, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
Shohei Ohtani at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball out to left field. On his way over. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And now the DH, Akil Baddoo. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
down and in, moved his feet. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Baez gone on the play. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Spencer Torkelson.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Riley Green in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it, otherwise it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And here is Jake Rogers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one missed. The 1-0. That one hit to right. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Tigers leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's going to be Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Skubal back to work. Fought off foul. The pitch. That misses. 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Luis Domingo, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
One down, base is empty. And there's the strike.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just...
Oh, look at this. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Mookie Betts at the plate and takes high there. 2 outs, base is empty. There's your strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Turns and fires to Betts. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Miguel Vargas to bat next. Second inning here, no score. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's in there. That to right. Green going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Detroit. And now the center fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The center fielder, Kerry.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's to third. One up, one down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Spencer.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 6 in the series so far. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Colt Keith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 35.
Wagner.
The wind to kick the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Number 6, batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one is lifted in the air. Baez sizes this one up. Baez snags it. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1.
Pajes.
That one misses. Ball 1. And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
Man at first, one away. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first.
Ball 3.
He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. To short, could be 2. Young tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Johnny Tipre.
Johnny Tipre.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here comes a pitch. And delivers outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Jace Young.
0-1.
The Dodgers up by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled to first, and he beats it.
The batter, the designated hitter, a kill. Badu.
And now it's going to be Akil Badu. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Left field, under it. He's got it.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. Grounded out his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Riley Green. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike. That one a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth, here's a big power threat. Juan Soto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Soto, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Young hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 25, Luis Domingo.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Domingo. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a ball. Swings through that one out in front that
1 ball,
time.
1 strike.
The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. A walk and a run scored his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th at the plate. Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
And here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's in for a strike. And a good eye there.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Carpenter now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Tigers trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Spencer Torkelson will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Right through there. Got him. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Miguel Vargas.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside.
That's
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one ripped. Green raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Runner at third with one gone. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time, and that'll score a run.
Now batting, number 6.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Joey Wentz getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Marinaccio warming up as well. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Green makes the catch. Oh, the throw is wild.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Ball one there. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Ohtani back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And the batter now, Johnny Tipre. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one in triple digits. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Young stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That clips a corner.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
On the ground, Betts throws across the diamond, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail in this one 3-0. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Joey Wentz.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. A little bit high. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man aboard. And now it's Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses. Tigers bullpen with some action. Brad Hand up and loosening in the pen. The lefty, the 1-0. And that's outside. At the belt and fires. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Baez sizing this one up. Nabs it.
The first baseman, number 25, Luis Domingo.
Luis Domingo. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That one is hammered right field. Green going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts now. A strikeout and a walk. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
1-1.
The pitch. And strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And Mookie takes.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Base hit center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, digging in, Akil
The
Baddoo.
designated hitter.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch misses.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that's outside. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The batter now, Javier Baez, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And ball 1. Struck him out swinging. Well done behind the dish.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Riley Green. 1 for 2. There's a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Right side. Soto gets under it. Snags it for the second out.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ohtani throws over, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, number 35. As the lefty gets to work. That clips the corner. And a foul ball. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
Here's the left fielder. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number 44.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. He's a guy who does it all. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The center fielder.
The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The pitch. Outside. And now 3-0.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The Tigers down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 1-2. And the pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Man at first. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Carpenter leads off first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now the third baseman, Johnny Tipre.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Two outs. And they'll do it again. swung on and missed, struck him out. That's out number 3. Tigers leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brad Hand.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And that's too high. Hand, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went, says Larry Bullard. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. That one not close, and it's a ball and a strike. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Domingo in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's inside. And a pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Two down, nobody on. Now a fly ball to right center. Green makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Jace Young. And a pitch. Ohtani still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely, when you consider over the course.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
The batter, The left fielder, Javier.
Now the left fielder,
Baez.
Javier Baez. 1 for 3.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
In the air, out towards right center. Soto makes the catch, and that's the inning. New pitcher on now, Ron Marinaccio.
Number 97.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Gathers and throws to first. And Betts is set down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
So digging in, Miguel Vargas. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
The 1-0. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And the 3-1.
I got 3 and 2.
In the air, right field. Green settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will
2
Smith.
outs, base is empty. Will Smith will hit next. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 to count.
Eight down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. And here it comes.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
The 0-1. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The Tigers down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The pitch. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. The Tigers down to their final strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
1 ball.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The other way, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Torkelson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. That misses, and the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs. Got him. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
ご視聴ありがとうございます。高評価、チャンネル登録お願いします。